Yesterday when I said keeping the same energy, I think I brought that up several times. All the Duke fans, all excited because they beat Carolina on a rivalry game, and they blew them off the court, bust the clock on them, all that. All those adjectives that people use. Now they're saying, well, they have problems when they don't play at Cameron. But I don't think the ACC going to be in Cameron. ACC tournament's going to be in Cameron. I don't think the NC2A playoffs going to be in Cameron. They got to figure out how to win away from Cameron because they got mollywop last night. Now, had a little something to do with Miami too now. Miami Hurricanes, what was it, 81-59? Good gracious of life.
Correct.
I'm like, are you kidding me? And they told this guy they had on the court was 6'7" for Miami. But they was aggressive. Hey, Miami and Pittsburgh, those two teams, they're older teams, but hey, age makes a difference. Or you got a young team like Duke or whatever, man, they played bully ball last night. They was every loose ball. I think, how many turnovers they had?
21.
Well,
21, Reese. That ain't going to get it done against anybody.
Yeah, that they ain't going to get it done. It's a tough turnaround after you beat your rival. Same thing happened last year this time. They beat Carolina over in Chapel Hill. Then on that Monday, they lost to Virginia. Yeah, I'm not sure that tells you anything about anything, but yeah, that's what happened last year. So let's hear from Coach Jon Scheyer on not being in the game at all in the 81-59 road loss to Miami.
Congratulations to Miami. There's a reason they haven't lost here at home. They're really good. They obviously had a clicking on all cylinders right away. And, for us, we had a different look. Even the games, we've lost games on the road. We've been right there. Playing at Clemson, at Virginia Tech. You win the last one at Georgia Tech. And for us, it wasn't the same level of competing and the same look. And so that's on me, that's on our guys, that's on our team. And it's disappointing, not okay with it, not taking any credit away from them. They won, they beat us. No excuses. No excuses on our end. We'll figure out where to go and how to improve from here.
I have to be honest with you. This is the ACC, as I said yesterday. I think this is college basketball, as I said yesterday. The parity, Carolina goes to Winston-Salem tonight. Will I be shocked by sitting right here and say they lost? Probably not. But Miami beat the break. I guess, I don't know. It's kind of hard. We had such an emotional game because I still on my same soapbox I said yesterday about it's like they won a championship or something. It was like the biggest thing ever. Then so you're on this high, now you got to come down. You got to get on the plane and you got to go to South Beach and you got to go play Miami, who has a very good basketball team. That's a tough one right there. Yeah, that's very difficult.
But I do find it interesting the amount of people I saw on my timeline saying, "Oh, quick turnaround for the Blue Devils after that emotional win." It's like, well, what are you going to do when the ACC tournament comes around?
Yeah,
like if anything, they had a day break or a 1 day break in the ACC tournament. It's going to be
the next night,
back to back. You might, if Duke's lucky enough, which I don't see this happening, they get the double bye and not have to play until Thursday night.
Oh, yeah. Man, this
year,
I
don't see that happening.
This year, I have no idea who's going to get the double bye.
If we're being honest, NC State right now, the Triangle team has the best chance of getting it.
My apologies to Wolfpack Nation. Somehow, it's kind of hard for me to say that. I'm just telling you. But to your point, Wolfpack Nation, Virginia, Clemson maybe, and the team Miami. Because I think it's 4 teams get double bye. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, yeah, Carolina and Duke, they may be playing there on Tuesday.
Now, remind me is it 2 play-in games on Tuesday, or does the tournament start full swing?
Man, you asked me that at 7 o'clock. We'll look during the break.
We'll find out at a later date.
Come on, G-Man. I got to get another sip of coffee before you ask me some hard questions like that. But to your point, though, that's going to be something to look at, though. It really is. So I'm curious to see how that turns out. Here's also Coach Jon Scheyer on Duke having 21. 21 is a good number if you're playing 21, playing blackjack, but not in turnovers. He talked about and not executing well against Miami. Let's take a
It
listen.
starts with the turnovers, right? If you give any team, but a team as good as Miami, 21 turnovers and just layups and dunks in transition, it's going to be a heck of a night for you. And some of them, they were aggressive and got in the passing lanes. Other times we just lost the ball. And, literally just lost the ball. And that's going to make it really difficult. And then you add in the offensive rebounds and second chance points. We've been a team that's protected our paint. And those are the two things against these guys you have to do very well. And obviously we didn't execute that.
I know this is going to sound crazy. Some of those turnovers remind me of Caleb Love's turnovers. Like stupid stuff happens. The ball rolls off your feet, or you dribbling and you forget to dribble the ball, or some crazy stuff. There were some weird turnovers that uncharacteristic never happens. Like
stepping out of bounds and you get a pass.
Yeah, right. Stuff like
just not good court awareness.
And again, had a lot. The Duke fans would say the turnaround was not fair. The Duke, by the way, Miami had the same turnaround too, even though they played at home last night, but they didn't have to travel. But I think they had to travel from Clemson, I think. So anyway, make it all short, so you still got to play what's on the schedule, and not shocked that they lost, but damn, it wasn't even close. Duke never led in that game, I don't think, did they?
They never led.
Yeah.
It's very cliche to say, Reese, but I think this year is a prime example of wins on the road in the ACC are golden this year. Because, think about it. I was there when Duke played Miami in Cameron Indoor. Duke won by 2 points. And I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell happened?
Right.
Like, where was this Miami team about not even 2 weeks ago?
Exactly.
Just a totally different turnaround. Maybe Miami had a little bit of confidence playing Clemson so close on the road.
And there's right there, because the Miami Duke games, I turned the game off, and then I saw the final score. I was like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Because I thought Duke was running away with that big time towards the end of the game.
Because right now the big three, really the big four that you could make an argument to lead, or that's leading the ACC right now, is this Miami team. Matter of fact, I think Miami might be one of the dangerous teams to play in the ACC tournament. I had somebody reply back to me last night on Twitter saying, well, I guarantee you they won't make it to the second round or out of the second round of the NCAA tournament. I hate to bust that dude's bubble, and I might be bold saying this. I don't really see a lot of ACC teams right now that can make it past the second round. That's just me, though. The only one that I would be willing to bet money on, I'm not a bet man, is Virginia.
I'm gonna flip that. I think the ACC is gonna surprise a lot of people. Depends on how many they get in. We were thinking 6, hopefully 7, but I think they're gonna surprise some people because they're beating up on each other in conference, and when they get outside of conference, we'll see. But you know what? Who knows? Again, if you can't win on the road, then that's going to be kind of tough.
Maybe I've just become a part of the mainstream media too much, down our own conference in our backyard. Shame on me.
You mentioned Duke has been struggling on the road this season. Head coach John Shire talked about that as well.
End of the day, you're playing ball, no matter where you are. If it's neutral, road, home. Do I think the Cameron Crazies and Cameron Indoor Stadium helps us? Absolutely. It's the best place to play college basketball. But for us, throughout my time here, we go on the road and we love it. There's the white out here tonight, and that's what it should be. That's what it is. So for us, you do it by competing. You do it by being really together. The start that we get off to, we try and get it all back at once. And it's not going to go against a team like them. You can't get it back at once. You have to really work hard. And then, look, for us, you miss a lot of bunnies, and they made all theirs, and tip your hat to them with some of those. But that's on us with the focus that you need to have, especially on a quick turnaround.
But, I'm going to say this, and I know this, again, I preface this by saying people may sound crazy, but Filipowski hadn't been killing like he was early in the season. He played decent against Carolina, but did he do anything spectacular last night that you can remember?
Except make an argument that he didn't touch the ball for that
was it.
Goal violation.
That was it.
That's I mean, truth be told, that's really the only thing that I can remember off the top of my head. He had one terrible shot selection when it was an inbounds pass from the sidelines.
Yeah, I remember that.
When they had about 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and he just got it off the inbounds pass and just spun around immediately and jacked it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
and keep in mind, this is a guy that's been Rookie of the Year 7 times this season. 7. And he's a straight baller. Which leads me to this point. They had 2 7-footers out there. And Flip was one of them. And because Lowry was the other one. And again, Miami, tallest guy. And he was kind of pudgy, so he ain't look that tall. Was 6'7".
Filipowski only had 9 points last night.
Yeah, see, they
4 of 12 from the field,
Yeah.
1 of 3 from behind the three-point line.
And I guess I was surprised they didn't go inside to him. Again, well, we'll see. And you can scratch, you can throw the tape out and like don't reference this game, but I don't know. We'll see. And it doesn't get any better because you know why? You know where they go next? They go to Charlottesville next. I'm telling you, that ain't gonna be easy either. Carolina going to Wake Forest tonight will not be easy. Carolina has Clemson this weekend. That's not going to be easy. So it's again, as I said a couple of weeks ago, we in February. Things are going to get started up now, and it's going to be interesting because the rubber meets the road right now. And hey, separate the men from the boys and the women from the girls, straight up.